Hi guys! Today we are talking about 100 most common English words. According to Oxford English Corpus, these words make up almost 50% of written English, so you better start with them. If you are interested in mastering the basics of English and move straight off to the fluency, continue watching this video. I'm gonna give you examples taken from real life and the context, because learning new words in context is the best way to memorize them. I divided these 100 words into the parts of speech. So let's start with nouns. Just as a reminder, a noun is a person or an object in the sentence, so like thing or animal. Let's go. Time. Somebody can ask you, hey, what time is it? And you can say, oh, it's 10 p.m.
What time is it?
What time is it where?
Person. I am a person, you are a person.
I'm extremely grateful to be that person because that.
Year. The cinema is open all year round.
If you drink 1 cup of coffee 5 days a week for a year, you're going to spend $800.
Way. Speaking a lot is the best way to master your English.
The American way of life.
Day. I'm so busy last days. I even forgot what day is today.
And a bunch of us graduate students got together one day.
Thing. Can you pass me that thing over there?
But this is the thing, what gets us to...
Man. He's nice and caring man.
He's a busy man. He didn't have time to meet you.
Woman. My aunt is a really strong woman.
I happened to meet this wonderful woman.
World. We live in such a beautiful world.
The more beautiful world our heart tells us is possible.
Life. It's such a wonderful life. Have you heard this song? Hand. Can you give me a hand? I show you the way to learn English.
Holding your hands like this.
Part. Hey, it's my part of the cake. You cannot eat it.
Part of life. Part of the deal.
Child. I'm not the only child. I have a brother.
Seeing the world through the eyes of a child.
Eye. This is my eye. And this is my second eye.
Of making eye contact.
Place. In my opinion, Spain is a perfect place to live.
Right place, right time, synchronicities.
Work. Where do you work? Let me know in the comments. Water. I need to drink a lot of water every day.
$5 bottle of water.
History. The history of this country is really complicated.
It is called the history of the world.
Week. I would love to go to the cinema next week.
Drink 1 cup of coffee 5 days a week for a year, you're going to spend $800.
Case. In this case, we have a problem. Case is like situation. In this situation, in this case.
So in this case, we, the audience, are finding out.
Point. I take your point. It means that I understand and accept what you are saying.
I take your point about, downtown not being anything but a hop, skip.
The next word is government. Do you support the government in your country? You don't have to answer that question. It was just an example.
Because there'd been government reports.
Company. Bethany works for an international company.
An international company.
Number. Think of your favorite number and write it in the comments. My favorite number is 7, I guess.
It's my favorite number.
Group. I'm sure that wonderful group of people watch this video.
It reduces a group of people.
Problem. This problem seems to be so big. How can we find a solution?
The central problem of democracy.
Fact. I love the fact that I'm an English teacher.
And yet the fact that you know you're in a safe space.
How are you doing out there? I hope you're fine. Let's go to the second part of our video, verbs. A verb is an action or a state. Let's start with some basics. Be. I am Veronica. Who are you? Buy. Do you like to buy new clothes?
I can't believe you just spent $150 to buy new clothes or...
Have. I have a beautiful dog. It's like a possession. You possess something. I have a smartphone.
You have a dream?
Do. I will do what I can to help you improve your English.
If you do these things, you will find a good life.
Say. What are you saying? I cannot hear you.
What are you saying to yourself?
Get. Where did you get that skirt? I love it.
Get this amazing peplum skirt.
Make. I never make the bed. What about you?
I get out of bed and I make the bed. Okay.
Go. I need to go to the dentist. I have a toothache.
To go to the ER, but more likely to go to a doctor for routine screenings.
No. Once you know English, the whole new world opens up to you.
I didn't know English. I didn't know anybody.
Take. You need to take action. You cannot just listen to English. You have to speak it.
Take action.
See. I see you, and you see me.
The picture that we see in front of us all the time.
Come. What time do you come home after work?
When you come home at the end of the day.
Think. What do you think about Black Friday?
What do you think about TV now?
Look. What does he look like? Oh, he has black hair and brown eyes.
What does he look like? What do he look like to you?
Want. I want to travel around the world.
Beautiful images can inspire you to want to travel to a place like Patagonia.
Give. Do you give presents to your family sometimes?
To give my friends and family Christmas presents.
Use. I'm using my laptop right now because I'm looking at the script and at the word list, of course.
Tool that I use on an hourly basis.
Find. Don't worry, for sure you will find your keys.
And find the answers.
Tell. I need to tell you something.
I need to tell you something.
Ask. You can ask me whatever you want. I'll always answer your questions.
I wanted to ask you about your process.
Work. I love working with my students.
I love my work.
Sim. He seems to be a really nice guy.
It seems to be part of the political climate now.
Feel. Oh, I feel terrible today. I'm so sad.
I feel like my truest self.
Try. I love this coffee. You must try it out.
We try to use one of these phones from time to time.
Leave. What time does the bus leave?
I'm asking you not to leave any child behind.
Call. Oh, I need to call my best friend. Alright, we are halfway through. Now it's time for adjectives. Adjectives help you describe something. Let's go! Good. He is such a good writer. New. She bought a new car. First, brushing my teeth is the first thing that I do in the morning. Last. Scrolling Instagram is the last thing that I do before going to bed. Long. Journey from Europe to Thailand is really long. Great. I had a really great day. Little. Oh, why is that little girl so sad? Own. It was her own idea. It means that the idea was hers, nobody else. Other. See you on the other side. That was so dramatic. Old. My car is already old. I need to buy a new one. Big. Do you live in a big house? Large. It's like huge, very big. Africa is a large continent. Small. I prefer to live in a small town. High. Mount Everest is one of the highest mountains in the whole world. Different. Being different is completely fine. Next. Okay, so what do we do next? What word is gonna be next? The next word is early. I hate waking up early in the morning. I hate it. Young. We are young and free. Important. I have a lot of important things to do today. Few. Few people understand the difference between a few and few. That's really confusing. Public. Are you afraid of public speaking? Right. No worries, you took a right decision. Bad. She has some bad news. Same. Same old, same old. Able. You must be able to speak English for your future life. You are doing so great. Stay with me. It's time for adverbs. Adverbs add more information to the sentence about time, place, and so on and so on. So, really common adverb is, for example, where. Where are you? What? What are you doing right now? Well. He did it very well. How? How am I supposed to do that? When? When is your next trip? Also. I also like you. Most. We are learning most common English words. Then. Yesterday I was shopping and then I went to the restaurant. Only. We have only prepositions to go, so don't give up. Finally, let's go to prepositions. 2. I walked to the office. Off. She's afraid of other people's opinion. In. I'm in a beautiful apartment. 4. I have something for you. On. I have my hands on the table. With. I love spending time with you. At. Let's meet at the corner of the street. By. He lives in a house by the river. From. Where do you come from? I'm from Poland. Up. She climbed up the stairs. About. She's crazy about him. Into. Last year she fell into the river. Over. She put a blanket over the sleeping child. And the last preposition, after. We leave after the lunch. Okay guys, now the other parts of the speech, as you can see here on the screen, so let me just read them for you without examples. I think that I don't need to explain to you. The, it's an article. And again, it's an article. That, I am a person. It, not, he, as, you, this. But people say that you are right, but I don't agree with you. His, they, her, she, or, and finally will. Will is important because it's a modal verb. So, I will go somewhere tomorrow. I refer to the future. Something will happen in the future. Will can be also a noun, and it means that I have a will to do something. I want to do something. My, one, all, would, there, You know what has just happened? We managed to finish. We managed to discuss 100 most common English words. Isn't that amazing? You should be really proud of yourself because it's 50% of a language that you are learning. I used this list of the words, as you can see somewhere here, from Wikipedia, and I added more words that are missing here. I added category adverbs because in my opinion, it's really important to know these adverbs. Okay guys, that would be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you find this content useful, subscribe to my channel and give this video a like to support my work. And visit my Instagram and TikTok Wanna Speak by Veronique, where I share short videos daily. Don't forget to practice these words that we have just learned, and you can practice them by watching my short videos. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye!